Hey everybody, welcome to Franny's Hair. Today I'm going to talk to you about my new favorite wig grip, the Hair Grip. Okay, so before I get started, I'm wearing Gabor's Own the Room in Shaded Wheat. So I am so excited to talk to you about the Hair Grip, my new favorite wig grip. As you know, up until now, I've recommended the Milano wig grip because I did feel that it was the best wig grip. But just recently, I decided to do a testing of as many wig grips as I could find, and I fell in love with this new wig grip. And I'm going to tell you all about it and the different features that go into making this a better wig grip. Immediately when I put the Hair Grip on, I felt like it was more secure on my head and more comfortable. So I decided to call the owner of the company, her name is Esty, and talk to her about the Hair Grip to find out why it was so much better. There were some features I could tell right away that made it better, but there were things about it that I didn't know that came as a surprise when I spoke with her. So anyway, Esty wears wigs, she wears scarves, she knows what she's looking for in a wig grip, and she really designed a great wig grip. So first, let me just tell you that the Hair Grip comes in two different versions. There's the Comfort Grip, which does not have lace, and this comes with and without a silicone strip, and we'll talk about that going forward. And then you have your lace version that has a lace part and no lace front, and we're going to talk about that too. And a silicone strip on one side and not on the other. So it is reversible. Now in the Comfort Grip, if you know you don't like silicone, I would recommend getting the one without silicone. If you're not sure, get the one with the silicone because these are reversible. Okay, so the first key difference between the Hair Grip and other wig grips is the material that's used. The Hair Grip is made from velour versus velvet. And the reason that Esty uses velour instead of velvet is because if you feel it in the direction that has the nap, it's more texturized than velvet. Now velvet is also texturized and you can feel the nap on it, but it's thicker in the velour. And so you can really feel the drag on that and the way that it would hold your wig on. Now the second feature that is on two of the versions is the silicone strip, and to me this was key. The silicone strip really made the grip adhere to my head, and I do have hair and the silicone adheres to it, but it doesn't yank on it or pull on it. I had tried one of the wig grips that was all silicone and it had the little nubbies, I forget what it was called, and that was just getting tangled in my hair and it was a mess because then I was tearing my hair. This does not do that at all. Now Esty told me that there's two main issues that you need to resolve so that people's wigs can stay on better. The first is having really silky bio hair, and the silicone strip helps with that because it helps to adhere better. The second issue is having a flatter occipital bone, and I have so many women tell me that their wigs ride up in the back because they have a flatter back of their head. So what Esty did to resolve that is she put the silicone strip on all the way to the end so that it adheres back here as well. Now I know some people, especially some people who don't have bio hair, don't like the feel of silicone. So if that's the case but you still want the lace part, then you can use the other side because it is reversible. The other thing that makes the Hair Grip stand out is the width of the lace part here. It's nice and wide. If I show you one of the other wig grips, you can see there that the lace part is much narrower than this lace part, so it gives you more room there. The lace part is a part that's not going to help adhere, and I think that's part of the reason why other wig grips that don't have the silicone strip made the part narrower, because if it was too wide, then you'd have problems with the wig grip actually staying on. But because of the silicone, you don't have that problem with this one. Another thing that's different about the Hair Grip is that there is no lace front on the lace version. I never understood the lace front on the other version. I would always cut it off. You can see here, this is mine. I have it cut off here. I have one where I hadn't cut it off yet, you can see that. It made no sense to me. Why do I want a lace front on my wig grip? If I have a lace front wig, I certainly don't want another piece of lace under the lace front of the wig. If the wig didn't have a lace front, I certainly don't need a lace front on my wig grip, so that never made sense to me. And when I mentioned that to Esty, she said, yeah, it didn't make sense to me either. That's why my hair grips do not have a lace front. Another thing she did that I would have never known about, because I don't wear scarves, and she does, is with a lot of the wig grips, they will tell you to put the white label on the outside, and that's how you know how to put it on. With the hair grip, it gives you the instructions on the label. The white label goes on the inside, and the reason for that is, Esty said, when I'm wearing a scarf, I don't want this white label to show accidentally. So if you're a person who wears scarves, you're probably aware of this issue, which I was not, but the white label on these hair grips go on the inside. Another difference with the hair grip is that you have thick stitching on the top and the bottom. A lot of wig grips will have thick stitching on the top, but on the bottom it will be thin. And what tends to happen is the thin part will start to roll. And I've had that happen many times to me. With the thick stitching on both sides, it lays flat and stays flat, which is really nice. And finally, the hair grip comes in different sizes and colors. So it comes in a small, medium, and large. The small is 21 inches long, the medium is 22 inches long, the large is 24 inches long. And the way you know what size to get is you take your measurement of your circumference, and if you don't know how to do that, I'll put a link to my video in the description below, and it shows you how to take all of your measurements accurately. You take your circumference measurement, you add 1 inch to it, and then you choose the grip that's closest to that measurement. So for example, my circumference is 21.5 inches. When I add an inch, that'll be 22.5 inches. That'll be closest to the medium wig grip, which is 22 inches long. The large is 24 inches long. Now say you decide to get the 24-inch long one and it's too long and you're finding that the Velcro is a little too long for you. No problem. Esty thought of that too. Here on the Velcro you'll see the stitching in columns here. So if you want to trim the Velcro on your wig grip, you can cut it and it won't ravel back because you have a layer of stitching there. I thought that was so smart. Also, the hair grip comes in 4 colors: black, brown, tan, and gray. Now, Esty did give me one more tip for people with really silky bio hair. She said you can use Sexy Hair Texturizing Powder Spray on your hair, and that helps make it less silky so that your wig grip and your wig can stay on better. Okay, I hope you enjoyed hearing about the hair grip and why it's my favorite wig grip. I'll have links in the description below to Franny'sHair.com and where you can go take a look at the hair grip. Also, if you've worn the hair grip before, please let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and also you can put any questions you have about it in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.